Dennis, can you tell me how you've not won that game?
No, I can't, but that's football, isn't it? You know, last week we've probably had less chances and beat Guiseley by 5, and today we've had more chances and only scored 1. You know, it's just the way it goes. Frustrating.
Second half you were pretty good all match, but second half you were excellent. You penned them in, they were fouling, they couldn't get out, they were hanging on, the keeper was making saves and it just wouldn't go in.
No, absolutely. I just said to Lord there, the manager, get the keeper cut his toenails, because I mean, I think 5 or 6 of them has hit his foot somehow and stayed out, and then the one that's hit the bar. You know, countless opportunities, but at the end of the day, you've got to take your chances, and as well as we've played, we've only got 1 point.
And then on the other side, I presume you look at the goal you conceded and not too happy with that?
You're really sloppy because, you know, it come from a throw-in and we've let Christian Dennis get away from us, and he's had too much time to put the ball into a good area in the box, and then the centre forwards, there's no one close enough to him. He's able to have a touch and a finish when somebody should be hooking the ball away after he's had his touch. So a disappointing goal to concede, and as many chances as we had, if we don't concede that, we're 1-0. So really frustrating because we need the wins desperately, and we'll give everything today to try and get it.
And typically, with the way the ball wouldn't go in, your 2 rivals just above you both won.
We can't do nothing about that. All we've got to do is try and win ourselves. You know, it's just more points to peg back. We're still mathematically in it, you know, but we've got to win probably 10 football matches now out of 14. Today it was 10 out of 15, and now it's 10 out of 14. So we'll move on to next week. You know, you've got to look at Tamworth's loss today. You know, guys you haven't played, but we get a point closer to Tamworth. So if you look at it now as a top 5, with Chorley getting a great win today at Fylde, we've got to try and peg back Guiseley and Tamworth because we play them both, and it will get us close to them. So we've got to try and peg them 2 back.
Are you really pleased though with what you've seen over the last fortnight, these 2 performances?
Yeah, it gives me the belief that we can get the wins that we need. You know, we've proved that in recent weeks with the goals and the performances, and the performance today was exceptional again. We just haven't put away the chances we've created, and when people see the highlights, they'll probably be scratching their heads as to why we haven't won it. But you got to credit Stockport, you know, defended well, wasted time when they could, kept a composure under a lot of pressure, so fair play to them, but we just didn't put our chances away.
And Messiah McDonald having an impact with an assist for the goal. Obviously he was in for Kane, who had been laid low with a bit of illness this week, but then he had a real impact when he came on.
Yeah, the referee just said to me in there, he said, who was your 16 that came on? He said, I've had to book 4 of their players. You know, in 20 minutes, every time we got it, they've hacked him down. So they must have knew he was a threat with his pace, and they kept bringing him down. So, you know, Kane's had tonsillitis, didn't train Thursday, he's got a bag full of medicine. So the plan was to try and get him on for 20 minutes when the game's a bit more open. But unfortunately, with it being 1-1 with 20 minutes to go, they were sat in there and there weren't too much space. But he got the ball and he was trying to take him on.
You now play the bottom 2, so the challenge swings around a little bit. Hyde have been down there all year. Bradford probably won't be down there when they've caught up with some games, but 2 different challenges for you.
Yeah, you know, I can remember this time last year, it seems to be the same pattern as this year and last year, and I think this time last year we went to Workington and lost 1-0 away at Workington when they were bottom of the league. So we don't take anything lightly, we won't underestimate anyone, it's not a given. You know, Barrow have gone to Hyde and drew 4-4, and that was only a month ago. So we've got to go there and put in the same kind of performances we did today, and hopefully take our chances like we did against Guiseley. We can beat anybody on our day, but can we go and win 10 football matches out of 14? Time will tell.
And you miss your captain for the next 2, so chances for other players to try and fill his boots.
It's a massive loss. Garnes, I thought, was man of the match today. I thought he was exceptional. Could have got himself a few goals, you know, but some of the tackles he put in and the work rate, you know, he signed off on a big note. And then we'll address it in the week. We'll see how the players train, see who's fit for next Saturday, and I'll make a decision.